We've made every effort to design our zero-turn mower with the safety of the operator and others in mind. But it is important to remember to use common sense and good judgment when operating a zero-turn mower or any power equipment. Be aware that safety is the owner's and operator's responsibility. An accident, by its very definition, can be avoided. Being aware of your surroundings and potential hazards is the first step toward avoiding accidents. Knowing the situations that can lead to accidents and taking precautions to avoid those situations can help protect you and others from harm. This video will highlight some of the accident patterns you should commit to memory and avoid at all costs. Any mowing equipment has blades that move at high speeds. Common sense tells us that physical contact with those blades would be extremely dangerous. Accidents of this nature usually happen when the operator is attempting to clear the discharge chute of grass, which can become clogged, especially when mowing in wet or moist grass, without disengaging the blades and waiting for them to stop completely. Similar accidents occur when the operator is attempting to adjust the machine without turning it off and waiting for the blades to stop spinning. To avoid accidents of this nature, never start the mower unless you are seated in the operator's seat. When feasible, do not use the mower when the grass is wet or moist. If the discharge chute becomes clogged, always disengage the blades, turn off the engine, and wait for the blades to stop spinning before attempting to clear the chute. Never attempt to adjust the machine while the blades are running and the engine is on. Ensure blades have stopped spinning before making any adjustments. Never get off the mower while the engine is running. Anytime you dismount a mower, the blades must be disengaged and the engine must be off and the transmission in a neutral position as outlined in your operator's manual. Also, set the parking brake and take the key. Sticks, rocks, wires, and other objects like golf balls or pet toys can become lethal when struck by mower blades and propelled at high speeds throughout the discharge chute or from under the mower. Bystanders are particularly vulnerable. Never operate your mower without the grass discharge chute in its lowered position, unless the discharge opening is covered by a mulching plate. Do not operate your mower with damaged or missing thrown object shielding. When replacing thrown object shielding, always use original manufacturer's replacement parts. When mowing in a new area, always look for debris that might be thrown by your mower. Take specific precautions when preparing to mow in tall grass, which can conceal potential obstacles. Remove objects that can be thrown or mark them clearly and mow around them. Avoid mowing near bystanders that could be injured by thrown objects. Remember, a mower can throw objects as far as 300 feet or approximately the length of a football field. If you have mowed the area before and are aware of all the obstacles that may be presented, be sure to direct your attention to the path directly in front of the mower to watch for any additional objects that may have entered the field. Be ready to stop or avoid any objects that could be hazardous and can travel further. When mowing across uneven areas such as road shoulders, ditch edges, curbs, or other uneven ground, don't allow the blades to contact the ground, loose objects, gravel, rocks, or concrete. Blades could cause objects to be thrown, or the blade itself could break and be thrown from the mower. This can happen when riding mowers are used in steep slopes, embankments, or hills, or when they come in contact with an uneven ditch, gully, hole, rock, or tree root. When a mower overturns, the operator can be seriously injured by coming in contact with the blades or being crushed underneath the machine, or by falling from the machine itself. If the mower is equipped with a rollover protective structure or roll bar, always use it in the up position and always wear a seatbelt. Do not operate the equipment on a steep slope where the mower is not stable. See the inside back cover of your operator's manual to determine the approximate slope angle of the area to be mowed. Use common sense and good judgment. If the mower feels a little unstable when attempting to mow on a slope, do not mow it with your ZT mower. Use a hand mower or a walk-behind mower near drop-offs, ditches, steep banks, or water. These areas can be very dangerous. Use extra caution when mowing and turning on a slope. Operate at a slower speed and drive with care. Use progressively greater care and slower speeds as the slope increases. Always avoid sudden turning, stopping, or starting on a slope. Avoid sudden starts when mowing uphill, as the mower may tip backwards. Be aware that loose traction may occur when going downhill. Weight transfer to the front wheels may cause the drive wheels to slip and cause loss of braking and steering. If tires lose traction, disengage the blades and proceed slowly down the slope. Always watch for ditches, holes, rocks, dips, tree limbs, and roots. Anything that can cause a change in angle for the mower, as this type of rough terrain and sudden inclines and declines can overturn the machine. Remember that tall grass can hide these hazards. Use extreme care on slopes when operating your mower with grass catchers or attachments. These can change the stability of the machine and cause a loss of control. Follow the manufacturer's recommendation for adding counterweights to improve stability. This usually happens when a riding mower is driven in reverse. Accident victims are often young children who are in the area being mowed and not seen by the operator of the mower. Go slowly when going in reverse. Disengage the blades before backing up. Do not mow in reverse unless absolutely necessary, and then only after turning around and observing the entire area behind the mower. Go slowly when mowing in reverse. Operating a ZT mower safely and properly is fun. When others watch a ZT operator who has experience with his machine, it looks simple. Operating or riding self-propelled machinery has a strong allure for most people, especially children. Therefore, your machine can be hazardous even when you are not operating it. Never allow children to play on or around mowing equipment. When not in use, always remove the key and keep it inaccessible to children. Never allow children to operate the mower. Do not allow others who have not had instructions to operate the mower. Do not operate the mower when children, pets, or others are in the area. Under no circumstances are children or any riders allowed as passengers on the tractor or the mower. The rider could fall from the mower into the path of the mower blades. Operator injuries generally occur when operators are distracted, unfamiliar with the mowing environment, or they do not take into account the traffic in the mowing area. Always make a visual inspection of the area to be mowed before mowing. Identify potential hazards like blind corners, gullies, drains, and changes in terrain and elevation. Be aware of low-hanging limbs, birdhouses, wind chimes, and other overhead obstacles that could strike your head or the mower. Check overhead clearances carefully before driving under doorways, arbors, electric wires, and clotheslines. Watch for the traffic when operating near roadsides and when crossing roads. Mow only in daylight or with good artificial light. Mow only in conditions where you have clear visibility. Do not use mower when the grass is wet or slippery. Always wear your safety glasses and hearing protection when operating the mower. Always disengage the blades before driving across walks or when transporting the mower. Your ground speed should be set according to conditions. You should take into account slope, vegetation, and terrain. While mowing, speeds must not exceed 5 miles per hour. Do not step or stand on the mower deck or housing. Step or stand only on the black anti-skid pad areas on the deck. Keep all safety devices and guards in place. If any of the safety switches become inoperable, have them repaired immediately. Begin driving at slow speed. Practice turns to determine handling, allowing clearance for the mower's turn radius. Do not move the control levers from forward position to reverse position rapidly. The speed and direction of travel are affected instantly by movement of the control levers, and sudden abrupt changes could cause the operator to lose control and be thrown from the mower. Do not change the engine governor settings or overspeed the engine. Operating an engine at excessive speed may increase the hazard of personal injury. Always stop the mower and inspect for damage after striking a foreign object. Any damage should be repaired before restarting and operating the equipment. Disengage the blades and shut off the engine immediately if the mower starts vibrating. Thoroughly check for damage and loose parts. And finally, never operate the mower under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Thank you for watching this video on mowing safety. This important information is intended to help reduce the potential for operator and bystander injury, as well as machine downtime and repair. But remember, it is up to you to make these safety procedures an important part of your everyday work. By keeping in mind the potential hazards we have highlighted and using good judgment and common sense, you should be able to enjoy your mower safely for many seasons to come.